barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. So I put up a video about first I want to say this. I had no idea it was so much fun blocking motherfuckers. Oh, I had a feast last night, man. Listen, here's what, see, now it's going through a cathartic experience for me now. I don't want my subscribers to have to deal with that energy. You don't have to respond to these. And I know we niggas and we want to respond and I'm getting these motherfuckers out of here. And I don't care if it's 6,000 of them. I don't care. I personally don't care because I know the power of the internet. All right. If I say something, it's going to get to the people one way or another, whether it gets through me or someone on a bigger channel double ups and talks about it. So I'm not concerned about that at all. You know what I mean? And I want to talk about what yesterday, because I saw a handful of comments, people complaining about saying Deontay Wilder making an excuse. Now I'm just going to tell you real spill. I haven't uploaded my press conference questions, post-fight press conference. I'm the only one that has them because I walked him to his car. So I'm going to tell you guys to see that in the questions. I asked Deontay Wilder. I said, Wilder, there was 4 rounds. You didn't throw that right hand. Why didn't you throw that right hand? He didn't answer the question. He didn't answer. He literally didn't answer my question. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I asked him in the post-fight press conference, was there anything I noticed for a couple of rounds that you didn't throw the right hand? He literally brushed it off. Literally brushed it off. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So last night I go to dinner, and Deontay doesn't even know I'm doing this video, but I just want clarification. I just want the truth to be out. And I swear to God, I'm the guy that listens as well as visually as well as auditorily, right? So I'm watching what's going on. We're at dinner yesterday. And I realized Deontay Wilder is shaking people's hand with their left hand, giving them fist pumps and shaking hands, and he's eating dinner. He was eating, just so you guys can visualize it, he's eating drumsticks. You know, the wings, you know, the wings and shit. He's eating it with his left hand, but I know he's right-handed. He's squeezing, he had pizza too. He was squeezing the pizza with his left hand, and he had his right hand on his lap, right? And I'm like, And like an hour go by, we're sitting there chilling. We're just sitting there chilling. And then we get more and more comfortable. We get more and more comfortable with ourselves in the conversation. And then we start talking about the fight. And then it divulges that because he wasn't showing his right hand. He wasn't showing his right hand at all. Like, I mean, he didn't have a cast on it or nothing, but it was in his lap. You know, it looked kind of like, you know how a man is paralyzed on one side and he's only using one hand. That's what he looked like at dinner yesterday. And I'm like, that looked pretty interesting. And so time goes by, as I told. Then we get more and more comfortable in the conversation, and Sam come by and re-energizes the conversation, and Antoine Fuqua steps in, and the conversation is free flowing now. Like, we're really intently having a 4, 5, 6-way conversation. Brandon Watson is there, Ellie's there, Chris, his best friend, and Deontay's queen is there as well. And we're just free flowing, having a conversation. And then he picks up his right hand. I assume he was trying to hide it the whole night. The whole shit is swollen. His whole hand, his whole arm up to his elbow is swollen. I'm like, holy shit. And I don't say anything, but I look and I'm like, holy shit. His whole shit is swollen. And then we started talking and got more comfortable. And then he elaborated more on how he broke his arm, broke his arm. I don't know to what degree, but it was fractured or broken 12 weeks before the camp. And I'm like, God damn. I mean, there's a distinct difference. That's probably why he wear a long sleeve shirt, you know, on TV, because he did the James Cordon show last night. So hopefully you guys check out that episode. Same thing, Floyd Mayweather went on. for his 24-hour all access 24. You guys saw that, and so I'm telling you guys, I saw visual evidence. I'm not making this shit up. You guys can believe what you want to believe. I know the haters gonna come in and say this. Deontay didn't make an excuse. He didn't even talk about it in the post-fight press conference. I had to go to dinner, and he was hiding his right hand in his lap the whole time. And I'm like, damn, he knocked him, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I think Deontay Wilder's medal is second to none. You know what I mean? And I see that in Errol Spence a lot too. You guys may not see it, but I see a lot of that grit in Errol Spence. I'm learning to see it in Jared Hurd. I know people may disagree on what Charlo and them went in the ring. The guys that are willing to bite down, you know what I mean? Down 6 rounds to 1 going into the 8th round. You got to believe those dudes will come out and get the win. You still believe, you know, that rareness. You understand what I'm saying? And but I just wanted y'all to know the truth. I'm not making this shit up. You know, I have, man, my respect for Deontay Wilder grows and grows and grows and grows as time passes, and he didn't even want no one to know, but it was so obvious. It was literally so obvious. It was blatantly obvious that his whole fucking arm was swollen. Blatantly obvious. And I think it's my responsibility to relay that message to y'all, because I did the video, and Deontay never spoke about it, never ever mentioned it. So now it'll be public information. Now he'll be comfortable talking about it, because he never made an excuse during camp, never mentioned it during camp at all, you know. And so anyways, man, so that's the truth. I told you guys about the dinner yesterday, and what I do want to say too is this: we still got to respect Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is a hell of a competitor. He's come from the depths of hell. No one is discrediting him. People have a tendency to believe when you big up one apple, you think you're disrespecting the other apple. No, you just have higher reverence for that one apple. You get what I'm saying? So there's no disdain for me. And when I upload the videos, you'll see what I told Tyson Fury at the end of the fight. He did a hell of a job coming from the depths of hell, coming from his own abyss. You know, his self-induced abyss. I have nothing but respect for that man. And do I believe Tyson Fury lost? I believe Tyson Fury lost. You know, people... Anyway, we're not going to discuss that. But I just want to talk about the character of these two men. Nothing but respect. Nothing, man. Tyson Fury pushed Deontay Wilder. He pushed him promoting the fight. Deontay Wilder pushed him promoting the fight. Deontay Wilder pushed Tyson Fury in the ring, and it was a hell of an event. It was the best heavyweight fight you've seen since when? Since when? Since Luis Ortiz, Deontay Wilder. It was the best heavyweight fight since you've seen what? Bermane Stiverne, Deontay Wilder. Like, you know what I mean? And before that, it was Anthony Joshua and Vladimir Klitschko. And before that, it was, I mean, Tyson Fury, Vladimir Klitschko wasn't an entertaining fight, you know, but it was what it was. So he got the victory. But, you know, the last 3 or 4 big-time heavyweight fights you've seen has Deontay Wilder's name attached, and that stands out for a reason. And regardless if Bermane Stiverne was a 2-minute knockout, minute and a half knockout, whatever it was entertaining. He had Barclay lit. And then the motherfucker came into the press conference like Walt Clyde Frazier with a fur all. I mean, well, it probably was chinchilla. He got that kind of money. So, but you know what I mean? So, I mean, it was epic. It was literally epic. So, anyways, man, salute to these kings, man. And salute to Tyson Fury. I have the utmost respect for Tyson Fury. I'm actually looking forward to Tyson Fury fighting in America. I think Tyson Fury is great for America. And I'm going to tell you this. Why? Because as Tyson Fury goes, so does Deontay Wilder. As Deontay Wilder goes, so does Tyson Fury, because they're attached at the hip now. They're literally attached at the hip. So I'm definitely looking forward to to covering their fights, and you're not gonna see me speak nothing bad about Tyson Fury as it relates to what he does. If he say something wrong, obviously, but the whole person, I have nothing but respect for him. You know, and the same thing, the whole person for Deontay Wilder, have nothing but respect for both of these kings. So, anyways, man, I just want to disclose that information. Team Wilder, don't get mad at me. Like, for real, I know you didn't, but I'm just being real. Nigga was eating and drinking with one hand and his right hand in his lap for about an hour. And until the conversation got pretty fluid, and then he felt comfortable, and then he raised his hand. I'm like, oh, shit. And he said it was tender to the touch. So, if it's tender to the touch, that means you got some nerve stuff going on in there. You know what I mean? So anyways, man. And if you're an objective person, you can visually see Deontay Wilder conserving his right hand in the middle rounds. And I'm going to take it a step further. I sat literally next to Radio Raheem during the fight. Radio Raheem was the first person that observed it. And I'm like, you're right. He's not throwing his right hand. Something is wrong with his right hand. And Radio Raheem asked that question in the post-fight press conference as well. So you got to say shout out to Radio Raheem for noticing it. Because I was shadowboxing the whole fight. You know, I was shadowboxing. I was like, nigga, throw the 3. So anyways, man, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. And we off and running today. I got a whole bunch of videos today. Oh, man, I got some videos. But I have my daughter today at 11. So hopefully I can squeeze it in right now. I'm going to get some more materials. You know what I mean? So we'll go from this. Anyways, man, barbershop conversation. I salute y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.